Today I'm going to take you through a 10-minute full body no repeat calisthenics workout you can do as a follow along with me with no equipment. There's a warm-up linked in the description if you want to do that. But if you're ready to get into it, we're going to do 10 exercises, 30 to 40 seconds on with a 20-second transition for just one round, starting with some push-ups. And I've got a few variations. You can do full push-ups, kneeling or negatives. I'll show you all of them. So let's get down onto the mat and get ready for that first set. Make sure your elbows are pulling slightly in towards your pockets. Your glutes tucked under. Belly button drawn tight. Hips and chest should come down together. Okay, next up, we're going to work the opposite side of the body. We're going to lie face down on the mat. We're going to do some prone Y raises. Keep your chest and head down. Lock the arms out, make a Y shape with your body and arms. Lift your hands as high as you can. Okay, sitting down on your mat now, we're going to work the hip flexors and abs with some compressions. You've got two options. You can do double leg compressions or alternating. The double leg is going to be harder, alternating slightly easier. So you're lifting up, holding at the top for a moment, coming back down, trying to keep straight legs. Fingertips can be on the floor. You can push off your fingertips, but I want you to try not to be rocking your body backwards. So your torso is going to stay still, ideally leaning slightly forwards. The further you crawl your fingertips forwards and lean forwards of your chest, the harder that compression of that center space is going to be. Okay, let's get to the feet. Start getting the lower body involved with some split squats. For this one, we're going to do 30 seconds per side with a 5-second transition. So let's start with your left foot forwards, your right foot back. You're going to be sinking down with that right knee, making gentle contact with the floor and coming back up to the top. Make sure that front knee is not collapsing in towards the big toe. Keep it aligned nice and straight. Okay, switching sides. So left foot back, right foot forwards. Sinking that back knee down. Okay, we're going to go back onto the mat for an upper body one. We're going to do a pike push-up. If you can't do a full pike push-up, you could just opt for a nice high pike hold. We're aiming for this to look more like a shoulder press. You want to make a tripod shape between your head and your hands. when it comes in contact with the base position at the floor. Elbows pulling in towards the hips. Slight unlock of the knees is fine. Keep the tailbone nice and high, shoulders stacked up over the hands. Okay, next, another challenging one. You can do the pistol squats, but I realize that's not for everyone, so feel free to just do a narrow foot regular bodyweight squat. But if you can do these alternating pistols with me, great. You could also do pistols onto a chair. Bit of a wobbly first one, and then we'll get our rhythm. Tough one. Okay, next, I'm gonna be sitting on the mat. I'm gonna do a reverse plank hold. This is good for the posterior chain, up the hamstrings, glutes, upper back. Just hold as high hip position as you can manage. Shoulder blades pulled back and down, proud chest, glutes engaged. Okay, next up we're going to go into a plank position. Do this kneeling or full plank. And this is called a plank plus because we're going to add some protraction, working the serratus anterior muscles. It's really important strength for a lot of calisthenics movements. So you're going to push your elbows down into the floor, actively rounding your upper back and then sinking through. Repeat that for reps, holding at the top for a moment each rep. So you're protracting forwards, keeping your glutes tucked under nice and tight, but rounding your upper back. Okay, lying on your back now. We're going to go onto a glute bridge. I'm going to do 30 seconds per side with a 5-second transition. So if you bend your left leg, straighten your right leg, push predominantly through the heel on your left leg, you're going to glute bridge up until your quads are level. Hold at the top for a moment, briefly down in the base of the rep. So let your glutes and heel make contact with the floor, but don't rest at the bottom and pause at the top. We want to maximize that time under tension to make the set more effective. Okay, switching sides. If you're enjoying this workout but you'd like some longer workouts, check out my TPT Studio members area. It's got exclusive content not available publicly on YouTube, and it's got a lot of longer workouts that you can follow along with and lots more. have a look in the description of the video after this workout. Okay, we're going to finish up with one of my favorites. We're going to do a hollow hold. Now, if you can't do the full hollow, you could opt for a half hollow or even a tuck hollow with both knees in, but whichever you're starting with, hug your knees to your chest. We're going to open out. Head and upper back is going to stay off the floor, but your lower back is going to be in contact. Make sure there's no gap appearing here in the lower back. Brace your core. And that's it. Thanks so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments, how did you find that and where in the world are you following along from, but don't go anywhere. If you're ready to finish, here's a cool down stretch you can do right now. If you've got more energy, I'll link another workout you can do here. See you for one of those.